Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got...
And here, Hector Macho Camacho. Don't let his good looks and personality get you off track. Known for his electric style, a 3-division world.
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
Under the bright... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. This is a high-octane battle. Swing and a miss with the hook. How about that time counter shot? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Defense on that right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Crawford in that last round. The game plan does... Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice. Hold that thought. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. That counter shot lands. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. Good counter punching. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, on to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Big hook doesn't land. Camacho is buzzed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. Now they're right back into the fray.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. On to the fourth we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just missed with that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Where did that come from? Down they go! Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, watch out. Camacho might be ready to go. How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
score with that hook that missed. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Both men step back for just a moment. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like an immediate go back. On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Done with that counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. There's the bell to start round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.